What's up, y'all? This your girl, Miss Cotton. This is your word on wheels. GodIsAhealer.com. Today is October the 20th, and it's the day that they wear purple for domestic violence awareness. But I'm gonna rock my purple regardless. But shout out to everybody who wore their purple today. Y'all, domestic violence is a serious issue, and it's really two sides to the coin, because we can say all day long to the person being abused, get out, get out, get out, leave him, go somewhere else, you know, move away from them, don't go back and all that. But when that person is in a codependent relationship, when they're bound by strongholds, when they have joined with somebody and took on their demons, it's not that easy to just jump up and leave, you know. And because of that, because, you know, I've been speaking out about that and telling sisters if they need help, then discreetly contact me so I can put them in the hands of the right people who can show them how to transition in this season. But I have not addressed the abusers. And really, I'm talking to the abusers that are men and women. For the men that are abusers, I don't know if you was raised watching men beat on women, so you think that is normal, that's the norm or whatever. I don't know what your reason is for thinking it's okay to put your hands on a woman, but it's not okay. And you probably saying, well, it's not a big deal. Yes, it is a big deal. It's a big enough deal where it's a whole month dedicated to making people aware of domestic violence. And if you beating on a woman, you really need to look at yourself, because you can't beat out what you hate in yourself out of a woman. Because really, you hate yourself. That's what the problem is. It's something about yourself that you hate, and you can't beat your own self up, so you put your hands on somebody else. You can't even go and fight a man. You want to fight a woman who is helpless and defenseless, and that's dependent on you, and you using their love as a weapon against them. You know they ain't gonna leave you. You know their family done turned their back on them, so you just gonna use them for a punching bag. Man, if you don't take yourself down to one of these sports stores and buy you a punching bag and some gloves and go in the garage and hit that bag, stop hitting your woman. This is coming from a woman who used to get hit on. With every punch, with every disparaging word, with everything you do, you chip off a piece of that woman. And you can't fix your lips to say you love her. You don't beat on somebody you love. Those two don't even go together. It don't even sound right together. And if what I'm saying still not getting to you, think of it like this. If you have a daughter, your mother, your sister, replace their face with that woman face that you beating on, would you want somebody to hit somebody that you love like that? Would you want somebody to talk to your daughter like that, making her feel like a dog? You wouldn't, would you? Well, let me tell you something. You think you getting away with hitting that person because they afraid to tell somebody and you doing it in private? But the universe see what you doing. God see what you doing. And one day your baby girl gonna come to you with her eyes sitting out here because somebody did the same thing to her that you doing to a woman right now. Karma is real. And karma got a way of making you believe that it's real when you just say, no, it ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Because if the law don't get you, the Lord gonna get you. And if you don't believe in God, the universe gonna get you. It's not too late to stop being abusive, okay? It's never too late. You ain't got to beat that woman and put your bid in and put fear in her and hurt her to make her stay with you. Clearly, if she's still with you after you done beat her like some ground meat, she love you. You need to really have a long talk with yourself. You have to have a long talk with God. You need to ask God to forgive you for hurting that he cherishes the most. Why do you think he made women so beautiful and so exquisite? We wasn't made to be hit on. And for the women who are abusers, you probably ended up being an abuser like me from being abused. You feel like you got to put your bluff in first because somebody took your control from you. Baby girl, that's not love. And that's not the way to do this thing. Some people get off on having them type of relationships. Some women start fights on purpose just to see if they man care enough to fight with them. Some women like to fight. And then when they hit you back, you cry wolf. You call the police because you know the odds are in your favor. Stop doing that. You are not a man. You are a woman. Stop putting your hands on men and thinking you won't get hit back. Because you have made him involuntarily become an abuser. You done brought him into the scheme of things. And all he trying to do is protect himself. Stop fighting on the men. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. How about everybody just stop hitting on everybody? That's not your child. That person didn't come out of your womb. You have no business whooping them to discipline them or otherwise. That's not how you do. You know what adults do? Adults talk things out. Adults talk. They don't talk with their hands. I hope y'all take heed to this on both sides of the coin. Because I'm tired of hearing about women getting killed by their men because they possessive over them. Women trying to get away from being beat down like a dog and being chased down and hunted down and stalked by these men who trying to make them come back to suffer more abuse. Cut it out. And if she do happen to get away from you, let her go. If you do happen to get away from him, stay away from him. You got people that love you, both of you, the abuser and the abused. And no one that loves you wants to see you keep repeating this cycle. This is your girl Cotton. This has been your word on wheels. Domestic violence is real, but God is realer. Bye.